116 years, zero name changes. The only merger we've had was combining one century with another. Serving clients for over 100 years. Here today, here tomorrow. Think safe. Think F&M Bank.
We get a fresh look at all that's new and exciting going on in Las Vegas right now, on and off the Strip. Monday on the KTLA 5 Morning News at 11 a.m.
Now at 5, an unprovoked attack caught on camera in Lenox. A man stabs a flower vendor over and over again, nearly killing him. That victim now speaking out on his long road to recovery.
And justice for a Compton family more than 2 decades later. Tonight, the man accused of gunning down a father and his 3-year-old daughter back in 2001 is now behind bars.
Vandalized and burglarized 6 times over. A man is caught on camera targeting a Woodland Hills church. The shocking video right now on the KTLA 5 News at 5. Good evening. You're watching the News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And hi there, I'm Courtney Friel. Thank you for joining us on this Friday evening. Our top story at 5, a flower vendor just trying to earn a living is brutally stabbed in an unprovoked attack by a stranger in Lenox.
He is fortunate to be alive. He was stabbed 6 times. KTLA's Rachel Menitoff spoke with the victim and his family and joins us live from South LA with details. Rachel.
Cher, Court, that's right. This was a completely random attack. The victim, Juan Diaz, says he has no idea why someone would choose to attack him in this way and says the area is becoming increasingly unsafe. He's now unable to work and is understandably in terrible pain. 65-year-old Juan Diaz is confined to his bed. He was stabbed 6 times by a man unknown to him. The attack happened while he was selling flowers at this off-ramp of the 105 freeway, a job he's been doing for the last 20 years.
It's been changing. It's very crazy out there. A lot of people on drugs. All I can hope for is a fast recovery. I need to continue working despite the fear.
Oh my God! On Tuesday afternoon, Diaz says a stranger approached him. He believes the man was coming from the metro and appeared to be intoxicated. Out of nowhere, he attacked, stabbing Diaz in his chest, his shoulder, and his arm. A nearby driver captured the terrifying ordeal from her phone, where you can see Diaz trying to fend off his attacker, who he says became increasingly aggressive and eventually takes off on a scooter.
At that point, he began to attack me. I chose not to engage, and that's when I hit him with the flowers. I had 2 bouquets of flowers. He had already attacked me, and he had a knife. I was able to strike him in the face with the bouquet of flowers. He became angrier, and he continued to attack me more with the knife.
Juan says about 5 months ago, a driver attempting to steal his earnings nearly ran him over at this corner. And now this, which has left him bedridden and in excruciating pain. His daughter Priscilla and granddaughter Heidi remain by his side. Priscilla says she's very worried and says her father's recovery will be a long one.
I can't stand seeing him like this. It makes me sad, to be honest.
The Sheriff's Department is investigating the motive for the attack. It believes the suspect is between 15 to 20 years old, was last seen wearing a white hat, a hooded sweatshirt, a gold watch on his right wrist, and was riding a black scooter. Juan says this area isn't safe until the man wielding that knife is taken off the streets.
Later, he is going to continue to harm others as it was done to me. He's going to continue doing that if there's no justice. If there is justice, that will be a lot better. I'm only alive because it wasn't worse than it could have been.
Juan doesn't know how long his recovery will take, and it's also unclear whether or not the knife punctured his heart. He says when he is fully recovered, though, he's prepared to go back to work. In the meantime, his family set up a GoFundMe page to help with several of his expenses. Also, anyone with information about the whereabouts of the suspect can and should call over to the LA County Sheriff's Department. We're live in Athens tonight. I'm Rachel Menitoff. Cher, Court, back to you in the studio.
Rachel, thank you. The charges against a man seen on camera sexually assaulting a woman in Long Beach have been upgraded to felonies. The attack happened in the middle of the day on October 20th. Surveillance video shows a man unsuspecting woman. He then attacked her from behind as she falls to the ground. The suspect, believed to be homeless, has been identified as 30-year-old Miguel Avila. He was initially charged with 2 misdemeanors, but the Long Beach City prosecutor urged LA County DA George Gascon to reconsider. And today, Gascon said in light of new evidence, Avila has been charged with felony assault as well as sexual battery.
In other news at 5 o'clock, more than 2 decades after a father and his 2-year-old daughter were gunned down in Compton, a suspect has been arrested. Authorities say Stephen Murphy and his daughter Kaylee were innocent victims of a gang war when they were shot in August of 2001. Well, today, detectives announced the arrest of 47-year-old Jahone Smith in connection with their murders. On the night of the shooting, investigators say Smith and other gang members